Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this week's episode, we pick up on the Performance 2F project. As I know it's been a super long-winded wait for it to come back to the channel. I've just been super preoccupied on working on the other projects and all the FJ60s and 62s that I have in the yard. This week, Evan actually did encourage me to put the 2F block on the honing machine, and this was the first time I've ever honed a block, so it was a huge lesson for me. Evan, do you want to take the audience through actually what I learned this week and tell everybody what we're doing?
Sure, yeah, no problem. So behind us is a Sonnen CV616 automatic honing machine. It's pretty much a state-of-the-art honing machine, has been since the early 90s when this was made. It's basically, you put the block in the machine, you set it up, you start from a rough stone and you go through your abrasives finer and finer, kind of like sanding paper, and you go from hole to hole and you basically hone the block the last 5/1000ths out to get your desired bore finish and your final size. So that's pretty much what we did here. You'll get to see it from start to finish. With Jonas, learn how to put the block in the machine, set it up, set the stones, the abrasives, and then actually run the honing machine and get this block honed out to final size.
Well, can you just tell me, the audience about where we started? So I believe we roughed it in at 25, and where did we finish out, and why did we finish out at that size?
So we rough bored the block on the CNC to 5/1000ths under our final bore size. So 25/1000ths of an inch oversized from standard bore, because we're going 30/1000ths oversized for final size, so 30 over pistons. So what we do is we rough the cylinders in on the CNC, and that ensures a perfectly true round hole. All the holes are indexed in line where they need to be off the crank center line. And then we put it on the honing machine, and we need to have a certain crosshatch finish for the rings to seal properly and build compression. So that's what we do here and get to our final bore size with the last 5/1000ths of an inch. So the last thing we did is we resized some connecting rods. Basically, we took the stock rods, we measured the big end size to make sure that they're true and round, and instead of just going with what was there, we ended up machining the caps to make them undersized, and then we put them on the honing machine, where what we do there is we actually resize the rod back to a perfectly true round hole that meets the original factory bore size. And then from that, they're ready to go into the balancer, and the engine's ready to get balanced.
So that's gonna be the basis of this video this week, and upcoming weeks, we're gonna be really focusing on this Performance 2F motor. So if you really like this type of content, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share these videos, as it keeps me motivated to keep on getting in the shop with Evan and putting myself through all these learning exercises. Appreciate you stopping by. Cheers, and we'll see you next week.